Good morning, Bobcats, and welcome back to another episode of The Sage. I'm Emma Paul.
And I'm Mijin Sun, and we have some interesting stories for you today.
We have a live interview with one of our exchange students.
And a story on the use of rideshare.
Let's get right into it. Over these past few weeks, a few of our students have had the opportunity to host exchange students from Austria.
The Austrians shadowed these students and were exposed to the daily life of students here at Sage. Staff reporter Leo Ambrogelly had the chance to interview an exchange student, Tobias Hubashek, about his experience here in America.
Let's send it off to Leo.
Hey Bobcats, my name is Leo Ambrogelly and I'm here with Tobias, an Austrian foreign exchange student who's been here with us at Sage Creek for the last 2 weeks. So Tobias, how's your experience been here at Sage Creek?
It's been an all-round great experience, really. The school is very, the staff is very friendly, all the teachers are they really care about their students and want them to succeed, and it's just been a friendly environment. Also, I've gotten the opportunity to talk to quite a few students, and they were also really nice conversations.
Really? Is this your first time in the United States?
No, it is not. I was actually in New York already, but that was with my family. So, as a tourist, the experience is a whole lot different as when you're actually staying with a family and get to live the life.
All right. Thank you very much. Is there anything that surprised you about Sage Creek or its students?
I think it kind of surprised me how many just characters of students there are, what difference it makes. My school is personally it's rather small, my Austrian school, so just the amount of different people you can meet and befriend is a lot higher, and just that was surprising to me.
All right. Thank you very much, Tobias. Back to you, anchors.
It's so great that Tobias felt welcomed and enjoyed his 2 weeks here. Fun fact about Tobias, he learned English by watching YouTube videos.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Also, it's so cool to hear about Sage Creek from another person's perspective.
Speaking of perspective, Cooper, Hancock, Benz, Lopez, and Leo Ambrogelly got a few different perspectives on the use of rideshare. Take it away.
When the final bell rings at 2:30 every day, the students of Sage Creek pour out of campus.
Many students either go home with their parents, carpool with others, or use their own vehicle. Oh look, my ride is here. However, there are some students, about 18.5% of us at Sage, that have to rely on other methods of transportation. Today we'll discuss how other rideshare services like Uber and Lyft, services used by over 200 Bobcats, affect the lives of students here at Sage Creek.
Commercial rideshare is convenient for both parents and students. Whether it be getting a ride home after practice or just down to the beach to meet with friends, getting there is just a few taps away. Students like sophomore Leia Wise may even rely on rideshare on a more regular basis.
My parents couldn't pick me up, and they work an hour away in University City, They work in City Heights, so it's kind of a far drive, and once they leave, they don't want to go all the way back because it just costs a lot of money for gas.
For Bobcats not yet old enough to drive, it can feel like there's not many other options. And for those that are old enough, well, about 63.8% of Sage Creek's underclassmen have not started on their learner's permit. The amount of 16-year-old American citizens with a driver's license has dropped by 20.6% from 1983 to 2018. As rideshare and other methods of transportation grew in popularity, getting a car stopped being the end-all be-all of getting from point A to point B. Rideshare drivers, for their part, have an incentive to pick up underage riders. According to Carlsbad Assistant Police Chief Mickey Williams, the decision to pick up students is a calculated risk.
Well, it's a business deal for the drivers. They're being paid for it. Obviously, the reason why they do it is to make money, and in their opinion, it's worth the cost.
For many drivers, the risk is worth taking, even if underage rideshare is technically against Uber and Lyft's policies. Sage Creek teacher and former Uber driver Ron Cordell further clarifies why drivers may accept underage riders.
The compensation is poor. You might be lucky to make minimum wage.
In spite of the mutually beneficial relationship that has developed between underage riders and Uber drivers, getting in a stranger's car can still be pretty dangerous. Although rare, there have been instances as recent as July of 2019 that bring into question Uber's process for vetting drivers.
I think there's an alarming amount of a lack of government regulation on what it takes to be an Uber driver. I would like to consider myself to be excellent. However, nearly anybody with a working vehicle can do the job.
There are many things that students can do to protect themselves when calling an Uber. In addition to checking if the car's description and license plate match, Uber and Lyft both provide built-in safety features.
Your cell phone is your lifeline, so protect it, have it available, know where it's at, so that if any sort of problem arises, you have the ability to call 911 or a loved one or somebody for help.
Like any technology, commercial rideshare is a tool. It is up to us Bobcats to know the rules and the risks, and use it responsibly.
This has been Cooper Hancock, Leo Ambrogelly, and BenzRussel Lopez reporting for The Sage.
Wow, a lot more students in our school rely on rideshare than I expected.
I know, right? Definitely remember using rideshare when I couldn't drive yet.
On a different note, let's send it off to sports and announcements.
Hi Bobcats! Last week, boys tennis beat Fallbrook and have a match today at Classical Academy. On Friday, boys lacrosse lost to Mount Carmel and they play today and Friday at home. Be sure to come and support. On Saturday, boys volleyball placed second in their tournament and play at home today at 5. Girls lacrosse beat Hilltop 12-2 and play at home on Friday and Saturday. Baseball lost to Carlsbad yesterday, but are looking to bounce back as they play today at Poway and Friday at LCC. Softball is a game today at Madison and Friday at La Jolla Country Day. Good luck, girls. Track and field has a meet at CCA tomorrow and at Rancho Bernardo on Saturday. The swim team will be competing at Monroe Pool on Friday. Good luck to all. Now for some announcements. The Winter Sports Awards Night is on Tuesday, March 17th. It'll begin at 5:30 with the awards presentation starting at 6:45. That's all we have for you this week. This has been Madeline Mack, now sending it back to the anchors.
Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Emma Paul
And me, Jin Sun, reporting for
The Sage.